Hey viewers, this is A to Z Custom, Steven here. Today I'm going to be talking about where you want to look if you're interested in getting a classic car. And we're going to separate it out. We're going to separate it out between if you got a whole lot of dough and you want something like mint, like this thing right here, where you're going to be wanting to look. And then we're going to separate it out to where me and my buddy Anthony look for classic cars, because we're broke. I'm a law student. He's in college, so we ain't got that much money to spend, and we like fixing them anyways. So here's Anthony. He's going to tell you about where we search for them.
Now, ranging on your pocket size and your bank account, you can go various different ways. Now, if you want to spend a lot of money, you want to spend the big bucks, get beautiful cars like this GTO right here, pristine condition, you're going to be wanting to look at the Barrett-Jackson auctions. You're going to be wanting to look at the Mecum auctions. If you got local auctions too, they usually have some higher end vehicles as well. May come from a collector's collection itself. For these ones right here, like I said, Barrett-Jackson, it's an online one. You don't have to be there. You can either call, or they have a whole week event, so you can go down there, get some food, kind of hang out and see what you're actually going to buy. Barrett-Jackson and Mecum, they range from different things. I mean, you can get a car for $12,000 on the first day, but at the end of the day, I think on Friday and Saturday nights, I mean, they go for millions of bucks. Most of them, probably about $250,000 to maybe $400,000 on them 2 days. Supercars, muscle cars, whatever your fancy is. But that's where the high-end collections, the big names, your Chip Fooses, your Counting Cars, your Dave Kindigs, and your just your big names that you see on the TV. That's where they build all their stuff, and that's where they bring it to the sale. Now, the second one is, we got your Craigslist, Facebook Marketplace. Now we're going to go ahead and show you some of the things that we look for from those sites. Not as high end, but let's go take a look at what they got. So now going to what the average Joe and average person is really looking for and is affordable. You can't afford the high dollar cars like we posted earlier. This is more your style right here. Now, when I go look for these cars right here, there's many different options that I go about doing it. First, Facebook Marketplace. Now, for me, that is probably my favorite one now. I used to be a big fan of Craigslist, but they put too many spams in there. They just put too much crap in it, and it's just gone downhill. So Facebook Marketplace, very good. You can go through so many different filters. A couple of filters that you can go through are price range, so you can go from $0 to whatever your budget is, and it shows cars from in between. You can go from the years that you want. You can go from 1950s all the way up to like present time. The other good thing about Facebook Marketplace is that it's local people that are around you. So I think the furthest you can go on distance wise on Marketplace is 100 miles. So that's about a day trip to go look at a car and see if you really want to get it. Second thing is eBay. eBay's got some good cheap cars as well. You gotta watch it though, because you'll get into a bidding war. Make sure you know what you're really getting before you get it. Now, eBay can be tricky as well because it's an online platform. If you're not close to the vehicle, you don't know what you're really getting. Pictures do tell you 1,000 words, and sometimes they're cussing you out. So, what I like to do the most, where I find most of these cars that are around us right here, is through word of mouth and through driving around through the back roads in the country out here, or just any kind of road. So me and my buddy will take a truck and a trailer, and we'll spend the day just driving around roads that we've never been down. And if we see cars on the side of the road that look like they've been abandoned or just been sitting there for many years, we'll go up there, knock on the door. If the owner is there, we'll try and entertain him an offer and try and get more information about the car. If he entertains our offer, we'll go ahead and take a look at it. And in the previous video, we explained what to look for while buying a classic car and even owning one, what the maintenance is to keep them up. Now, sometimes that can be a bust, but all you lost was a tank of gas and a couple hours of your life, which you're not going to regret because you're trying to find your dream car. The reason why we enjoy this so much is because A, we get to meet new people that are interested in the same stuff as us. Even if they don't sell us the car, a good thing about that is if they didn't sell us the car, that means they know other people that have similar cars just like this, whether it be their friends, their family members, or maybe a mechanic that they use that work on their cars. The good thing is when they tell you this is a good reference for you. You can go over there and knock on the door, and if the guy says go home, you can at least use a reference of that guy that you just visited it pretty much puts your foot in the door. That way you don't get a door shut in your face. Another platform that you can use to find these kind of vehicles is called OfferUp. It's a free app that you can download on your phone. It also is like Facebook Marketplace, where you can search through many different categories: vehicles, motorcycles, boats, housing, equipment, everything like that. They do have various classics on there. I've seen a couple posted, looked at a couple of them, and some of them were fairly good. They were pretty true to their word. My buddy Zach, he shows me a bunch of cars that are on there, and we try and get in contact with the person. The only bad thing about online platforms is the older generation isn't always around their phone, so sometimes it'll take about a day or two to get back in contact with you. So don't just rush into getting something else. If they don't respond, just give it a couple days. It might be some kind of mishap with it. Smash that like button, please comment, tell your mom, tell your dad, tell all your mechanic friends. Hell, just watch it for the fun of it. See ya.